Is your relationship casual or is it committed? In this video, I'm going to go through the differences between whether it's casual or committed and what I have learnt from clients, my own life, and let's see if we can apply it to yours. So my name's Caroline and I love to do videos like this. Relationships has been my life, well, since my 30s actually, and I'm now 60 this year. Oh my God. So listen, let's get into this. So is your relationship casual or committed? Now, if you are in a relationship where you've got friends with benefits and you actually fall in love with that person, you really should have made that very clear at the beginning that you wanted a relationship. Because what often happens is when you go into friends with most women, when they go into friends with benefits, they agree that it's only going to be casual, but in actual fact they hope that the man will fall in love with them. So for you gentlemen out there, you've got to be really clear. I mean, some gentlemen are really clear, but the girls think that actually they can make the man fall in love with them, and that just never happens, because the man is not, you know, you will agree, gentlemen, if you've been in those kind of relationships, it's actually not your aim. Your aim is not to have a committed relationship. Perhaps you're in your 20s and you've got your career ahead of you, you need to work that out, you know, that is, and also you want to learn about sex, right? Let's face it, you've got two goals, right? You know, your career and learning everything you possibly can about the bedroom. And when you're in your 20s, the last thing you want to do, there are many men that do want to get married in their 20s, but the last thing, and many men, in my experience, anyway, they are not ready to commit themselves. I mean, you know, when you commit yourself, it's for a long time. So do not let, you know, make sure, you gentlemen, make sure that those women are very clear that the relationship is just casual. However, what if you're in a relationship and you're not sure if there's any commitment or not? Well, honestly, it's always vague. It's always vague. Everything's vague. And to be honest, my first marriage was a bit of one of those marriages where, where I've been in a relationship for a long time, that broke down because he wasn't committed. I was hoping every day, I'd pray that he'd fall in love with me, and he never did. Because that he loved me as a friend, but that was it. Well, obviously, you know, sexually as well, but not for me personally. It didn't work for him. And so when I got to my 30s, early 30s, it was like, oh, you know, what do I do now? I thought I met the love of my life, but clearly I didn't. And then I met the ex-husband, and it kind of, you know, for many women, they kind of think, oh, well, I suppose this one will do, because, you know, you think, well, we've got to get married, we've got to have children, that takes time, we've got to find the person, then you've got to get to know them, get married, have children, whatever way around you want to do it. But it takes time. So women often just go into it, and then you go down the wrong road. But to know if it's casual or not, well, it's, you know, can you plan for the future in your relationship? Is that something you do with your partner, planning in the future? If you don't plan in the future, then that's casual. Do you talk to each other and tell each other how much you love each other? I mean, sometimes it's lip service, but quite honestly, you can feel the love, you can feel that connection. And when you feel that connection, you know it's, you know, and they tell you they love you. If there's someone that's a bit vague, doesn't really, you know, they've got a very independent life still, you know, perhaps you don't meet the family after a certain amount of time, you expect to meet the family and you don't, it's a bit casual then, isn't it? That's casual. And you're probably, I mean, the women are probably hoping that you'll, you know, that it'll grow, but quite often after a year, if it hasn't changed, then it's not going to happen. So for you gentlemen, I think from experience, it's when you get past 30 that you've got more, Once you've gone past 30 and you've established your career and you've learned everything you want in the bedroom, then you're more likely to want to commit and find the right one, find that woman. And correct me if I'm wrong. I would love to hear from my hair's all electric. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would love to hear your view on this, because I know what I know from my clients and from life and from my own experiences. So it'd be really interesting to see what you think. So please put down your comments. I would love to see what you say. And I look out. Oh, here we are, looking for my little clicker. I'll see you on the next video. And thank you so much for watching.